Win the $700 million Powerball jackpot. Here's how you could spend the money in Hampton Roads. The Powerball drawing is Wednesday night, and lots of people are already thinking about what they'd do with the money. Got your own ideas? Add a comment below. Here are our thoughts. O2 Education. Big Blue, the Old Dominion mascot, is ready for the game between Old Dominion Monarchs and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Old Dominion defeated Western Kentucky by the score of 89-77 in the semifinals Conference USA tournament in Birmingham, Alabama. According to O2's tuition calculator, the total cost to send an in-state student to the school for a year while living on campus clocks in around $21,000. You could pay tuition, room and board for more than 1,100 students each year for the next 3 decades. That is, if tuition rates stay steady. They won't. Norfolk homes. The median sales price for a home in Norfolk is around $201,000, according to real estate website Trulia. With a standard 4.125% interest rate on a 30-year mortgage, that means it'd take a little more than $350,000 to pay off a home loan. That works out to almost exactly 2,000 homes. Our long-term investment tip: buy on the higher elevations. Or you could always stack your house on $10 bills. Downtown Norfolk. The Hilton Norfolk Main, opening April 3rd, is a 21-story, 3-restaurant, 300-room hotel and conference center that has been more than 4 years in the making. City officials and local business people hope the project will be a shot in the arm for downtown Norfolk. How cool would it be to own a couple blocks of downtown Norfolk? The Main cost $175 million to build. The Dominion Enterprises building clocked in at $51 million and Waterside was $40 million. If you stretch the payments at over 30 years, you could probably buy up everything from City Hall Avenue to the river between Atlantic and Granby. Paging Jesse Scotcha. Light rail extension. The 3.5-mile extension of the tide from Newtown Road to Virginia Beach Town Center was projected at $243 million, or $69.5 million per mile. If costs holds true, another $700 million could get you the 10 or so miles from town center to the resort area. If you could convince state, local governments and the tax-paying and voting public to go along with the original plan, you could cover the cost of laying tracks all the way to the oceanfront. Disclaimer: you may have a better chance of actually winning the lottery. If you take the cash payout, there are still millions of choices, $443 million to be exact. Virginia Beach Arena. The city manager's office is proposing an estimated $36 million parking garage that would have 2,435 spots, making it the largest garage at the oceanfront. The expected price tag for the project is $220 million. Get lucky with the lotto and you could build 2 F-35s, an F-35C Lightning II assigned to Strike Fighter Squadron 101 Grim Reapers, a fleet replacement squadron based at Florida-Eglin Air Force Base, lands aboard the flight deck of the USS George Washington Monday. The squadron worked on carrier qualifications as part of the Navy's final development test phase at sea for its new Joint Strike Fighter Monday. The Navy version of the 5th-generation fighter cost $121.8 million. The DoD buys in bulk, a couple thousand at a time, so just buying a couple may be a bit more expensive. You could probably manage 3 red pandas. You'll never be able to replace Sunny, the red panda that escaped from the Virginia Zoo in January and was never located, but you could probably set up your own Hampton Roads-based red panda refuge. One problem: the animals aren't for sale. Red pandas are endangered and experts estimate there are fewer than 10,000 left in the world.